BYU receiver Jordan Leslie, who's now a speed and agility trainer, joins us from his facility in Arizona at Own Your Dream Sports. He is Jordan Leslie. Jordan, what is up, my man? How are we doing? The shirt's looking great.
I'm doing great. I always have the support, so it's a little old school logo.
It's the Beat Digger. That's my favorite logo. Is that your favorite, Dave? That's the one
cool.
that's like 80s, 90s BYU, right? Which is cool. Okay, tell us what you're up to, because I see on social media, but for those who haven't caught up with you since 2014, what are you up to in Arizona?
Me and another BYU favorite, Coach Holiday, are out in Chandler, Arizona. We opened up our own. We do all position training, all sports. We have a full-time chiropractor, a physical therapist, a strength coach, a running specialist or speed specialist. And so it's been a blessing. We train probably about 200 kids in the area, and we're growing every day.
Max Hall and Ty Detmer down there coaching, and they speak frequently of the competitive level of football there is in high school, and even the younger years moving up to that spot. So there are plenty of bodies down there. How's the reaction been?
It's been great. Honestly, the number one feedback we get is, especially from parents, is, I wish I had this growing up. And that's kind of what we wanted to provide. When I was coming up, I was very raw. Had no one really teach me anything. When I got to college, it was just all off of athletic ability and just a little coaching here and there. So to be able to provide the knowledge that I have, the knowledge that Coach Holiday has to kids that are, 6, even 10, and even the high school seniors, it's been a blessing just to see their improvement, to see a kid go from, the foundational level to running touchdowns and texting you, I scored 3 touchdowns. It's been a blessing. And it's another way for us to get back around the field and back around the game we love.
Hey, just the concept of an indoor air-conditioned football field in
Arizona, you need that.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a little hot. Once upon a time, Spencer said he could run the 40, 4.9 or faster. It was like 5.2 or something. What's your recommendation for a 41-year-old to get to 4.9 or less?
Well, one, you got to come to Own Your Dream Sports Academy so we can get you right. OYD Sports for short. But, I wanted to rewatch it. So I was watching his start. We got to work on that first. We got to fix that start. We got to get you a little more tighter with your stance, exploding out. What we'll do is we'll have you work with our speed coach. He's an Olympic medalist, so he can help you with the running mechanics. He can help him with the drive phase, and then I'll help him with agility and plyometrics. We'll get him right. He might be throwing up in the trash can, but I think we can get him to a 4.9.
We're going to send Spence down to Arizona for like a week or two, which is fun. You're one of the greatest transfers in BYU football history. The transfer portal, and it was a grad transfer for you at the time, the transfer portal certainly is a massive thing in college football now. We were just talking about how BYU's signed 18 guys this year, which is basically the last 4 years' worth. What is your perception of kind of what the transfer portal is now? And what was it like for you to come into Cougar Nation and become a BYU guy?
I mean, that's a great compliment to say I'm the number one transfer. I definitely feel like I left some out there on the field just with injuries and stuff. But just one to speak on coming into BYU, it was a blessing. When you look at the fan base, the coaching staff, and everybody around BYU, it's amazing. I never really saw something like that, a supporting cast, a fan base that loves you no matter what. And I was only there for 6 months, and I still get people running up to me at the airport and saying, "You played for BYU. I loved you when you were there." So it's an amazing environment to be in. And I think it's starting to be realized by other players, because you're starting to see, like you said, more people come into BYU. And just having the transfer portal, I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of kids to, maybe they're not getting the opportunity they think they deserve. And so it gives them a chance to go somewhere where they can be utilized and show off their talents.
That 2014 team started 4-0, went down and beat Texas. It beat Virginia. You made the phenomenal catch against the Longhorns. If we haven't shown already, we're going to show you. That team had Taysom stayed healthy when he got hurt in the 5th game against Utah State. Where was that team going, and could that have been the best team in the independence era for BYU?
Obviously, I have a little bias, but I definitely think so. We were rolling on all cylinders. Taysom was having an amazing year. I mean, if you look at those first 4 games, the thing that he was doing, I think he was up for the Heisman. The chemistry we had between Taysom, me, Devon, Nick, Mitch, all of us, having Jamal back there, Tyler Algier, our offense was stacked. You look at the defensive players that we had, that a lot of guys went to the NFL, and some are even still in the NFL, somebody like Fred Warner. So I think we were definitely stacked. I think if Taysom could have stayed healthy, it would have been an amazing year. But it still was a great year for us. You try not to live on what ifs, but I do think about it quite a bit.
Hey, this show lives on what ifs.
That's our creed. What are you talking about? No, in 2014, I believe Fred was a freshman. What was a freshman Fred Warner like, and did you envision him becoming the best middle linebacker in the world?
I mean, to see where Fred's at now, I can work ethic is a big part of it. From day one, he was trying to get around vets to learn the system. He was always in film rooms, in meetings, trying to just be the best player that he can. So came in with the right mindset that I think a lot of freshmen maybe shy away from when they first get in. They kind of take a back seat, but he came in wanting to learn, wanting to get as much knowledge as he can. So to see where he's at now, I'm so proud of him. He deserves all the success he gets.
Jordan Leslie is with us. When you look at the bevy of Cougars now in the NFL, does it surprise you? And one thing David Nixon said to me the other day, which I thought was interesting, is this group of Cougars in the NFL right now are the result of BYU as an independent, because they got so much exposure on ESPN especially, that teams could get to know them and draft them and put them to work, and they're succeeding now. What's your take on that?
You know, I think that's a great take, and I think it says a lot to BYU as a whole, the environment, the coaching staff, the fan base, everything. Because one, like you said, letting the public, the nation see BYU as a whole competing on the highest stage, that's always gonna, get your name out there. And then just the coaching staff, when it comes to recruiting, the success BYU has had over the last couple of years. That intrigues a lot more recruits. And I think kids are now seeing they have an opportunity to go to BYU, play on the highest stage, and obviously being in the Big 12 now, I think the amount of players that are going to go to the NFL and be successful in the NFL is just going to keep rising.
You had an NFL opportunity or two. It's tough to stay in that league. Dax Milne's with the Commanders, Puka Nakua's with the Rams now after being drafted. What's it like to try and stick in the NFL? What's that challenge like?
It's definitely challenging, just like with anything. There's a little bit of luck that comes with it. You got to be in the right situation at the right time with the right coaches that you fit their system. And if you truly work hard and you get in the right system, anything can happen. So I'm glad to see somebody like Puka getting a chance in a great system with at head coach when it comes to the offensive side. And I think he's going to get a lot of opportunities to show his potential and get a lot of opportunities to get the ball in his hand and show what he can do. So for anybody that thinks, I don't think anybody out there thinks the NFL is easy. I think we all know it's pretty cutthroat, but just go out there, and if your dream is to make it to the NFL, go out there and work every day like it's your last, because that's what we preach here at OYD. If it's your dream, you should go out there and own it every single day.
See that number 9 jersey behind your shoulder. Why'd you pick number 9?
You know what? One, I'm a nerd. So my mom's number was 33. My dad's number was 33 in football. So 3 times 3 is 9. And it was just something I've had since high school. It stuck with me. I loved it. So I was very happy when I got to BYU. Actually, Nick Kurtz had it. And I was kind of like, hey, man, this has been my number my whole life. Would you mind? He was nice enough to get it. And then it got retired that year. So I guess I was the last one to wear it.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's right.
McMahon's jersey was retired.
That's right. Jim McMahon at the Utah State game finally finished his classes. So there you go. The last guy to wear number 9 at BYU, Jordan Leslie, is on BYU Sports Nation. So for those who don't know, Jimmy Butler is essentially your brother. Yes, the guard on the Miami Heat.
He was Superman last night.
Last night, you guys grew up together. You know each other very well. You're best friends. What was it like to watch him go 35, 5, 7, and 6, which, by the way, he and Michael Jordan are the only guys that have done that on the road in the playoffs since 73, 74. What was it like to watch the Heat win Game 1 and Jimmy go off like that?
Man, he's been Superman throughout the whole playoffs. And it would be wrong for me to say I'm surprised, because growing up with him my whole life, all we did was compete. We were at each other's necks nonstop, no matter what it was, racing to the car, video games, obviously basketball, football, we competed in everything. And he's just like me, has a chip on his shoulder. And when you tell him he can't do something or you play him as an underdog, he's going to go out there and he's going to work. And so I know with his work ethic and his drive and that competitive spirit, there's nobody that can stop him when he gets in a zone. So to see him be successful and ball out in these playoffs and just keep willing his team to victory, it's been an amazing sight, but it's nothing I didn't expect from him.
So on the basketball court, he does his thing. But on the football field, can he defend you?
No. You can ask him. He said he quit football because it was way too hot in Texas. But when it comes to basketball, we've had our battles. I got all our records at our high school when it comes to points, assists, rebounds. So I always like to tell him that and let him know that I'm the real hooper. He just has a little more size.
Interesting. Interesting. Are you going to play in the alumni game next year? We're going to see you in the LaVell Edwards Stadium again?
I hope so. 2 years ago, they invited me, and I obviously trying to get this up and running. It was a little struggle. And then last year, I didn't get the invite. So hopefully, next year, wink, wink, hopefully I get an invite. I'm getting married next February, so I think the alumni game will be like the month after, so I should be free.
Congratulations, by the way, on the engagement. That's awesome.
We're going to put a word in, too. We know some guys.
We know some people.
We're going to put a word in. We want you on that roster.
We got you.
If you know some people, you can also tell them to send some BYU footballs and BYU gear over here because Coach brought some Utah footballs, and I need some BYU stuff in here.
All right.
You know what?
We'll take care of that.
Yeah, I don't think Kalani owns any Utah stuff anymore. You know, he got rid of that. So that was the last school for Guy.
I don't know why guys hang on to stuff.
I get it. Jordan, we appreciate the time. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you very much. Thank you again for having me. It's been a while, so I'm glad to see both of y'all's faces. Spencer, what's up? Let's get working on that 40. We'll film you for a week.
We're sending him down to Arizona for a week.
We know he's watching, too, today, so I hope he's taking notes.
Thanks, Jordan.